deep in the Sierra Madre Mountains. This beautiful landscape in northwest Mexico hides one of the world's biggest drug-producing areas, the so-called Golden Triangle. In a rare opportunity, we joined the 94th Battalion to see its work fighting drug cartels here. Critics argue that it should be police officers and not these soldiers combating drug crime. But Battalion Commander General Solosano says it is the only force equipped for this job. As we fly low, soldiers watch for cartel snipers, who have targeted army helicopters with machine guns and even rocket-propelled grenades. The soldiers have located a marijuana field, which sticks out because of the bright green leaves of the psychedelic plants. We touch down and head to the crop. The troops are constantly on guard for enemy fire. In the last 18 months, cartel hitmen have slain more than 1,000 soldiers and police officers. The general explains that there are about 25,000 square feet of plants here, or enough for 500 pounds of grass for American smokers.
Para hacer los carrufos de marihuana es la cola de borrego. Si tú la tocas es como pegajosa, tócala.
Esta aquí. Ah, sí, ¿verdad?
This is a small crop by Mexican standards. The plants tear from the ground easily, and within 2 hours the soldiers have ripped up the entire field and burnt it on a bonfire. We fly back to the Army's command centre in the nearby city of Culhuacan, home to Mexico's most powerful cartels. Landing in the airbase, we are met by a stunning sight.
In this compound there's more than 100 planes that have been seized from drug smugglers. They're kept here, guarded by the military, so when they're in a regular compound guarded by the police, the gangsters actually go in there and rob them back.
The size of the fleet indicates the immense wealth gangsters make in this business. And these are only the planes that the army has captured. The Mexican government has also sent troops into city centres to fight the drug war. We follow the soldiers on one of these urban operations. The unit sets up impromptu checkpoints which are moved every hour.
Estamos aplicando la ley federal de armas de fuego y la lucha permanente contra el narcotráfico.
In this Mustang they find a stash of firearms on the front seat. But it turns out the driver is a police detective and they let him go.
Hay gente que son muy ostentosos, traen cadenas, las traen por fuera, traen esclavas muy grandes y andan con guaraches. Esa vez son cuestiones que luego los delatan.
The army also sifts through residential neighbourhoods searching for gangsters. Troops say this molecular device can detect firearms or drugs at 300 yards. But many residents don't like the military invading their lives. This businesswoman gets annoyed about being stopped on her own street and launches into a scathing attack on the soldiers.
¿Cuánto tiempo más tenemos la ciudadanía que aguantar que nos paren? Mire, una noche mi esposo y 2 amigos que viven aquí a 2 cuadras, todos de la edad de nosotros, señor abuelos, me pararon aquí, me pararon ahí, me pararon en la cuadra y me pararon en la casa del compadre. Por favor. 4 revisiones en 5 minutos. ¿Qué tanto hago de aquí a la Sonora?
Many Mexicans complain that the army operations have not stopped the violence and trafficking. This month the military has also come under fire for human rights abuses, accusations it promises to investigate. But the government insists that if troops were sent back to their barracks, the situation would only get worse. And as the conflict intensifies, there is no sign of them leaving the front line anytime soon. On location in Sinaloa, Mexico, this is Johan Grullo for Global Post.